Hey you guys, what's up? I'm Christian, that's Corey, and we are Super Comic Guru 9000, and this is our review of Naruto Manga 650. Now, I just want to start by saying I did not like this chapter, Corey. I was really... I missed the review last week because I was working, and I was like, yes, we've had 3 build-up motherfucking chapters, and we're going to get some fighting this time, but you know what? We need to hear Kakashi compare Naruto to Obito for the 5th fucking time. We need to hear Obito talk to Naruto for the 7th time about how the world sucks. Even fucking Naruto beat that, or not Naruto, Nagato beat that to death into Naruto, and now Obito's beating that to death into Naruto, and I'm just, in general, not that happy with this chapter. But the last page saves it, so it gets like a whole 5 out of 10 this week.
There's such dark energy coming from you from that. It's funny, I do agree with you. This was definitely a disappointing chapter, especially because last week's was pretty much all build-up, and it's one of those chapters
and the week before that.
And so you're getting the pattern here. Mm-hmm. But it's disappointing because a lot of these chapters are the type of things that, like, if you were to just skip them, a lot of them, you really wouldn't miss out on that much in the story. Now, that's not to say there were not any redeeming qualities to this week's chapter. There were a few cool moments. Like, I did enjoy when we finally got to see Obito attacking and using his weird, like, black chakra arms to grab Naruto and Sasuke. That was new. That was good. What was not new was the first half when we get to see all of the Kages, like, saying, hey, let's cut down the tree. Even freaking Mifune has to jump in and be like, hey, you remember me? I took down Hanzo. He was pretty cool, wasn't he? And it doesn't really go anywhere with his character either, and really, it's just kind of disappointing. There is some other good stuff, though, like Orochimaru finally getting to actually come back and do something.
Exactly.
I like that him and the Third are interacting with each other kind of like they were when they were student and master. And what's funny about all of this is Orochimaru's like, well, if Obito takes over the world, that means I'm not going to be able to experiment on people anymore, so... If I help you guys, is all that cool? Can we just, like, sweep all of that under the rug, Master?
Please?
That's because he's Michael Jackson.
So like I said in the beginning of this review, I did enjoy the ending of this chapter. The Naruto and Sasuke staying next to each other and powering up again, and they're, like, sort of like beast modes combining, I guess.
It's kind of hard to say because we really don't know what's going on in this final scene. All we know is it's really what saved the entire chapter, if only for the fact that it just looked really awesome. But both of the characters are powering up. You have Kurama appearing right around Naruto, and you have the Susanoo form. And maybe it's because they're right next to each other that they're, like, all big and stuff, but maybe they're actually going to combine into something else. Obviously we've theorized over the last couple weeks that one time with the Kurama and the Susanoo combining together.
When
maybe
Dara,
this is
when Dara was fighting Hashirama and he like wrapped the Nine Tails in his Susanoo.
And
maybe it was kind of like that.
And he had like all the swords and shit. Like that was awesome. Maybe this is like the beginning of that, or maybe it's something that we haven't even seen before. I really don't know. It looks really cool, and hopefully a lot of action is going to result from this.
It's just a lot of the times, some of the criticism we get on our reviews is that we really always love the chapters. And you know why we do this? Because we're fans of the series. But we can hands down say we were not that happy with this one.
No, I mean, it's just, I was willing to, last week I was willing to let it go because I was thinking this week, shit's gonna go down, stuff's gonna go crazy, the Kages have showed up. And you know what? The Kages haven't really done much. That's not to say they didn't do anything.
They cut a tree.
They cut a tree. There was a Tsunade and Sakura moment that I know the Sakura fans are going to enjoy because, everybody loves Sakura.
They summoned a bigger slug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bigger than the last one. Like I said, there are parts to this chapter that are good, but as a whole, this one was just kind of disappointing, and maybe we were building it up a little too much. But you know what? It's about damn time we finally got to the action because it's taking too long for it to happen. We need to finally get some bigger stuff happening, and we need to see Obito going insane.
Maybe, what this really is making me think? Maybe they are really coming to an end for Naruto because they're taking so long to get to the action.
They are. They're getting there. I mean, this whole, you got to realize the Ten Tails came out. It was a big monster. And then it turned into this even weirder, skinny, bigger monster. Yep. Then it turned into a tree, and now it's this giant asparagus thing that is able to summon giant dragon heads and stuff. It's a weird metamorphosis, and it just seems like it's been going on for a really long time, and ironically, this is like Dragon Ball, where this has been like the last 15 minutes. So hopefully when they get to this in the anime form, it'll flow a little bit better, but right now they need to start getting the action towards the climax, like really towards the climax, because it's starting to drag just a little bit.
I mean, they haven't even really hurt Obito besides that one Rasengan Naruto did to him.
No, and it's a shame, too, because the minute they figured out how to, start hurting Obito, it's like, not anymore. And, you know, the third came out of nowhere even after he was hit by those techniques and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I just want more to happen. I want more explanation, and I want to see just more intensity. And I don't want to see any more side characters commenting about the fact that everything is so much more overwhelming for them. I don't care. I don't care about Naruto's ninja way anymore. He said it 1,000,000 times. I'm getting it out there.
We know.
No more preachiness. I get it.
Yes.
But you know what? Let's get some punches to the face soon. Very soon.
Exactly.
Please.
So anyway, you guys, this week, definitely a 5 out of 10. Subpar, you know, pretty low quality.
However, if you are following the series and you want to kill some time, check this week's chapter out. It's at least worth for a cool couple panels.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few couple panels, but there is literally one panel that is just Naruto going, ugh. Everyone.
Yeah, there's a whole page. There's this whole Strugglesville page of all these ninjas just lying around, and there's clouds, and it's just everybody going, And I get that this is just supposed to show that, like, how devastating his power is, but we know how devastating his power is, okay? We don't need a whole page dedicated to dust clouds and people going,
And especially after 3 other chapters of build-up, we get it.
We get it.
Anyway,
that's like the phrase of this whole chapter. We get it.
So anyway, you guys, thank you for listening to this rant. Honestly, it more morphed into that, but that's okay. These are kind of organic. And thank you for watching our videos. Make sure to give us a thumbs up if you like them. We really appreciate it.
Give us a thumbs up for this super negative review. Please.
We had to go there sometimes, guys. And until next time, Super Kami Guru 9000, out.